As the son of a photographer, I can hear my dad's voice now. Son, to do the job right, you gotta have the right equipment. And not only that, but you gotta take care of that equipment. So tonight on Taking Dead Aim, the care and feeding of your golf clubs. This is my son's 7-iron. As you can tell, it's got a pretty worn spot in the center of the club. Now a lot of this you can take care of with warm soapy water, and that's where you always want to start. But eventually, we're going to have to do a little bit more work with what I think is the secret ingredient to club care, and that is Barkeeper's Friend, as well as a very stiff plastic brush. All right, so like I said, a lot of this we can take care of with just warm soapy water and a stiff bristled plastic brush. So we get all the grooves clean, then we rinse the club. All right, but as you can tell, there is still that worn spot in the center of the club, and that could lead to some rusting, and that's where Barkeeper's Friend comes in. A guy who is a club worker in Monroe first told me about Barkeeper's Friend as far as keeping rust away. It's really, really great. Just pour a little bit on there, like so, and then what I like to do with the brush is work it in a circular motion. Usually takes about 30 seconds to a minute. I like to work it into sort of a foamy lather. All right, as you see, we've worked that Barkeeper's Friend into a foamy lather on the club, and now what I like to do, like I said, it took between 30 and 60 seconds to get it like this. I like to let it sit for 30 to 60 seconds. All right, so our 60 seconds is up, and now it comes time to rinse that Barkeeper's Friend off the club. You don't want it to sit on there too long, but you'll see it does a really nice job. That worn spot that had rusting around it now has been taken away. You quickly want to dry it off. And there you have it. That club is ready to go. All right, this is the business end of the golf club in terms of cleaning, but the other end is equally important. Grips are underrated in terms of maintenance. You really need to take care of them every couple of rounds or so because they get dirty from being put back in the bag and whatever you've got on your hands and dirt and whatever else. If you play a lot of golf, you should be able to get about 6 months out of a set of grips. If you don't, you may be able to stretch it to about a year. But anyway, the best way to take care of them is just warm soapy water, like you see I'm doing now, and that stiff bristled plastic brush. Just twirl the club as you work the brush up and down. Make sure you get the end done pretty good. And then just rinse. Now it's important that you rinse the way I'm doing now and don't turn this end of the club up. You don't want any water seeping down into the shaft. Dry it off. And then let it dry naturally and you're good to go. Cleaning your golf clubs, taking care of your golf clubs does not take a long time. I can hear my dad's words now. Son, you got to have the right equipment for the job, but you got to take care of that right equipment. You take care of your golf clubs and they'll last you a long time.